Good morning.
Wednesday.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Are you ready? Does somebody have YouTube on?
no, I don't.
I'm
Here,
muted.
here you go. It's Ford Man Kenneth and Michael Ann. Hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
It's Monday. It's Monday.
There it is.
I waited all weekend for this.
Hey,
First weekend, not at the trailer. Woke up Saturday morning and I go, oh, it's just not the same. I was like, my clothes didn't smell like campfire. And I was like, boiling water at home is just not like boiling it on the propane stove in the trailer. How was your weekend?
my
It was
weekend
fun.
was good.
Who wants to
It
go
was
first?
fun.
Go.
It was fun, but this girl's hurting today.
Tell the beautiful people, what did you do?
Sliding downhill on my behind.
So that's what you purposely decided to do all weekend?
No, not at all. I went to help out on a live action role play weekend.
Woohoo! Look at who's in the chat. Good morning, Hilda.
Good morning, Hilda. Let me get these.
Oh, you poor thing. Did you have Lisa change of clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then, at least you don't have to be the mud monster the whole time.
Well, I got up to the cabin to go to bed, and it had to be like, no, I think it was 4 something a.m. And I got up there and realized I left my purse down in the main building, which had my phone charger in it. So I'll go back down, but I had slipped my running shoes on instead of putting my boots back on, and I got partway down the hill and it was wet and muddy, and I went.
And that is why it's called fall. Because we all fall in the mud.
I was mud from my toe up to most of my right side. My hands all full of mud, and I got
Good
stuff in
morning,
the other hand.
Scott. We have
What-
Scott here in the morning already. Woo! Hilda says all she did is cook and relax. Well, cooking
Good
does not
morning,
require
Scott.
chocolate.
Good
so-
morning, Hilda.
Hmm.
Good morning, Bree. Good morning, Michelle's Tasty Dishes.
Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Bree. How are you beautiful people today? Michelle, I got a notification, but I didn't have a chance to watch it. It went bloop bloop, and I was like, oh, I don't have time. So I'll watch it afterwards.
Yeah, I'll watch it too. Later.
So what did you do, Kenny?
Just trying to get people to join in on the American Wonder fundraiser
So
marathon.
were you on everyone's lives?
Pretty much. I was
Pretty much.
on quite a few lives.
I was even on a live last night and try to send you some traffic. I was like, come on, it's for a good cause. I was like, the guy's sick, his dog needed to be in, so both of them needed to be somewhere, like
Yeah,
that's not free. So
yeah. And like I said, I got pretty much
yes!
I got Friday and pretty much Saturday evening pretty well filled up. But I still need like up into Saturday morning, the overnight hours. I was trying to see if I could get some of the people to take the 10 to 12 on Saturday, and then may do 1 to 2.
Like extended just a little longer.
Yeah, I was trying to do.
Sorry. Saturday morning I'm doing early for you, honey.
But I'm talking about like, cause I'll have a 10, cause Michael Ann's gonna go from 9 to 10, so I'll have the 10 to 12 still open, unless
Michael Ann, do you want to stretch it? She's like, it's early enough.
Because Captain Jack's gonna do 12 to 1. That's his normal. That's his normal Saturday. So
Yeah.
I knew Tumbleweed RV Life. They usually go and raid Captain Jack. So they
Yeah, I
usually
don't
do.
think they would mind, but
I was just trying to see if I could get a hold of them, but I can't get no response back.
ooh. Did you send
So
him an email,
I
Instagram?
sent them an email. I'll send them a Facebook message.
Did you reach him on Instagram?
I don't do Instagram.
Okay, let me see if I could pull it up on. Too many things open, I swear. I went on Facebook yesterday. Oh my god, I spent more than 10 minutes on Facebook. World record, people! World record! So I was like, oh my god. And I said to my husband, what is your sister trying to say on this Facebook thing? I was like, go on Facebook. He goes, oh, I haven't gone on Facebook for like 4 months. I was like, could you please go on Facebook?
I mean, I could try to do 10 to 12, and then do 1 to 2, because I'll still have an hour before the next show still open.
Yeah.
And because Kicking It Country is going to do going to do 2 to 4 on a Saturday, and then Ash's World is going to do Ash's World's going to do 4 to 6.
Sweet.
And so I still have an hour still left open from 6 to 7, because Victoria won't come on till 7. So I guess I'll do that one as well.
Okay, let's see if I can send a message. Do you want me to tell him to send you an email?
Yes,
or Facebook?
A Facebook message or something, because I don't want to. See, I'm not the type that likes to pester people. I don't want to make
I'm just going to ask him a question. I'm innocent. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It comes from my heart, people.
Yeah.
I just want the good for everybody around me.
Yeah.
That's why I call everybody beautiful people, because we're all
Yeah.
beautiful inside out. You know? I want to know, Hildy made brownies. Did she attempt Michael Ann's brownie recipe? That's what I want to know. Inquiring minds.
Because what it is that I'm going to be, it's bad enough, I'm going to be up from 2 a.m. Saturday morning until 7 o'clock when you come home.
Hey.
I don't think I'm going to be able to make, I don't even think I'm going to be able to make it.
What do you mean? What do you mean you won't be able to make it? What do you mean? You planned this. Yeah. What was it? When Heather did hers, she did how long of no sleep? I did over 20, was it 28 hours no sleep that day? I was like, no, this girl cannot walk a straight line. Like, I need sleep.
I could probably try to pull it off, but I don't know. I told Going Green Mom if I don't hear from him soon to go ahead and put me on the schedule. That's why I told him in that Facebook Messenger.
What's the time slot again?
10. I got 10 to 2 a.m. 10 to 12. I'm sorry, take that back. 10 to 12.
All right, noon. So like that.
Yeah, 10.
Eastern Standard Time?
Eastern Standard Time. And you can also send them that picture that we.
Well, I'll let them contact you.
Okay. No, I have not been to bed yet. I've been up all night long, brother.
Could you contact him through email? There we go. Please and thanks.
I just wondered since I hadn't, if my emails even went through,
There we go. I sent a nice, beautiful email just for you.
Okay, thank you very much. But
Oh,
hey, loves you.
good morning, loves you.
Good morning.
How are you? Wait, I forgot to do this morning. Where is it? Where is it? There's my little thing. You ready? Forgot to do this. I found this again, and I was like, good morning. That's my good morning to you all people. Because it is that time of the day. It's Monday. Loves you. I love those pictures on Instagram.
Somebody
Totally.
asked me if I was going to do the full 48 hours myself on my live stream.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh, Lord, no.
Like Kenny goes, I know my limits, but that ain't a part of it.
No.
Ah,
Not no. It happened.
I know. I was just like, what? That's a lot.
He's good, but I don't think he can make that.
That is a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, nope. It ain't going. And besides, I'd have to split it up into 12s because YouTube wouldn't allow me to stream over 12 hours.
Yeah, you'd have to stop it and
Yeah, I'd have to restart another one. And that ain't happening.
Yeah, exactly. So I've been toying around with what I'm going to do next Saturday. I know I'm going to do something for Sean S. with the Instapot, something related to Halloween, and something to help prep. I'm trying to do 3 things in 2 hours. We'll see. We will see. I was cleaning my kitchen and I was like, then I put all the onions in and I was like, oh, do I even have enough jars? I was like, I can't start this if I don't have enough jars. And I was like, so I had to go to, Canadian Tire because Walmart has no more. And I was like, just for the fun of it, let me just go check on Amazon, just for the fun of it. Okay, at Canadian Tire, they were $12.99 to $15.99 for a case of 12 from the 1 cup, 2 cup to 1 liter. And then I was like, okay, let's go check on Amazon. $39, $54. I was like, Amazon is price gouging right now. It's insane. So I was like, yep, I am going to go to Canadian Tire. But you know what I liked about it? It told me which aisle to go through and how many they had left as of a specific time. And I was like, genius, Canadian Tire, it's about time.
Yep.
Oh, Kenny is a machine. A few pots of coffee, a couple bathroom breaks. He's good to go. Hey, Kenny cannot survive a day without doing one food review. He needs some food too, buddy. Oh, Hilde, I want to know which red brownie recipe. Oh, next time. Oh, Nutella. Hilda, you're gonna make our hearts melt. Brownies and Nutella. I don't know. I have liked the cheesecake brownies. If you've ever made the brownies with a mix, cheesecake mix, to die for.
That sounds like it'd be good with some coffee. Oh man.
I did a pumpkin cheesecake one time, but it was okay. My family wasn't keen on it. But.
See, I love pumpkin, but I hate cinnamon. So I can never just go buy a pumpkin pie, And I remember a few years back, I used to go to the market because that's what my dad and I did. And after he passed away, I always kept the tradition of going to the market. But now it's like, because I moved away and moved in with Steve, it's It's even further than I was before, right? So I don't go as often, but I used to go, and this lady, I would always go to her and say, next week, can you have 2 pies with no cinnamon? And she'd be like, what? I was like, yeah, I don't like cinnamon. So she's like, but that's fall. I said, yeah, but I was like, if you're ever sick on cinnamon, you don't want to touch it for a long time. So I would always say, here's my money. I'll come pick up my pie. She's like, no, I don't want your money. Just come pick up pie. And I remember the first time I did that, the first year I did that, she goes, because of you, a lot of people ask no cinnamon. And she was like a little Polish lady or whatever. I was like, I'm sorry, but I was sick on it. I don't know what the people want to follow me for, because I loved cinnamon before. I used to do, in French it's called pétisseur, which you cannot literally translate, because if you translate, it's sisters tooting. You would need something called sisters tooting, but that's the slang translation, and it's hilarious. But it's like pie dough, like your leftover pie dough, and then you put the cinnamon, the brown sugar, the butter, the ginger, the allspice, the nutmeg, whatever. And this one would not just put brown sugar, she would put maple syrup. So people where I used to work before I got sick with the cancer and stuff, that's when I used to make it. They would pay me by the dozen because it was so good. And they're like, why can't cinnamon toast, those Cinnabons, why can't they taste like this? And I was like, they're not using my recipe, that's fine. But I was like, oh, we have Nick P in the morning. He says, cinnamon, see ya. It's something that's not in my diet, and I don't miss it because when I smell it, I was like, oh, good morning, Fairy Dust. Did you even sleep yet?
Good morning, Fairy Dust.
Well, V, it's next time I bake something, I'll send you a picture. Yes! Now, Hilda is making me think, should I make a pumpkin cheesecake in the Instapot? I'm just saying. I got to think of that. Michael Ann's like, nobody likes that. I love pumpkin pie. I love anything pumpkin. Oh. My grandma used to make these pumpkin cookies when I was a kid. Nobody loved these cookies except me and my grandma because they were healthy. They were low sugar. And you could just enjoy the cookie. And I was like, oh. But if you've seen my Instagram, on Friday I made kuffins, which are a cross between a cookie and a muffin. If they were to have a baby, that's a kuffin. It's like not quite a muffin top because they kind of taper out on the bottoms, but they're like springy and stuff like a muffin. It's so good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and I used apples, and I was like, and then when I was making them, I was like, I wonder if I could have put pumpkin in there. Oh, look at that. We have good morning, Diane.
Good morning, Diane.
Nick is leaving on Wednesday. He'll be.
Have a good trip. Have a good trip.
Nick.
Nick.
Diane, she's awake at this time. Wow.
Phew.
Chocolate chunk brownies. Oh, Hilda, I don't know how you can make all these good sweets, man. I don't make sweets no more. There's a reason why. I would just eat the whole thing.
I had enough this weekend.
Oh, God.
People brought boxes and boxes of, Halloween candy to share. So I was like, I'm feeling kind of peckish. I'll just have a couple of these.
And she's like, oh, my arm. Oh, does this one have some secret ingredient to help my arm?
I was pumping the ibuprofen.
Hello, Yarn Fairy. Happy Monday. Yep, it is Monday. I waited all weekend for Monday. I swear. I was trying to find a song. There was a new release of a song called Monday, and it was not a so happy song. And I was like, God, I gotta send people a video of me on a morning, because that song should not be like that. Bernie, you and V killed it on dad's jokes. Yes, we did. Yes, we tried. I love that Amber loved my joke. 6:30 is the best time, hands down. But when Amber said, what did the 0 say to the 8? That is my ultimate favorite kid joke. How many years ago did somebody tell me that? Like literally, like almost 10 years ago, this kid came up to me and he goes, Madame V, I got the perfect joke. And I was like, okay, go ahead. And when they told me that, and I was like, 0 till the 8, I said, wow, you're a bigger number? And she's like, no, not at all. And she goes, you're such a fashionista. I still want that belt. And I was like, oh my God, such a cute joke. And after that, I was like, that's my favorite joke. I always say to people. Yeah. And I was like, such my favorite joke. So I was like, yeah, when I heard Amber say it, I was like, my favorite joke. Somebody said my favorite joke. Bernae, we missed you. You should have come up yet last night. I haven't seen you forever. Yeah, you need the pumpkin cookie recipe. My grandma passed away. I don't have the pumpkin recipe. That's the thing. Also, my coufins, I'm going to try to change them into the pumpkin recipe. So, but again, we'll see. And I have to make them gluten-free, so that's even more interesting. Oh my gosh, are you ready? We have somebody in the basement. I can't look at my PC time because it tells me 5:37 and my live is not doing a countdown. I'm so weird. My computer is having issues. Good morning, Stan.
Good morning. How are
Oh,
you?
look at that. Look at that. Everybody, take out your cats.
It's time.
It's time.
Good
You waited all
morning,
that
Stan.
time?
Yeah, I'm actually headed for California. I've got to head to the airport pretty quick, but I thought I'd come on for a minute and
Safe
say
travels.
hello.
Send us a postcard.
Well, I'm going to probably try to get on a couple of the lives or whatever if I'm down by the beach or something like that.
Do a
So
pop-up. Just do a pop-up.
yeah, I may do that.
Sweet.
So
I did that last night when we decided to go for a drive, and I said, I want to see this Halloween street that they're talking on the radio. And then they decided to do a little thing that people send them, come check me out on this street. So like that, people are encouraged to go out and check the lights because they don't know if everybody's going to do trick or treat door to door. So we have a community center near us. So everybody just drops the candy there. And then one person is just distributing to everybody kind of thing.
I live out in the country and the houses are all at least an acre of land. And so we don't get trick-or-treaters. Nobody wants to, they go, let's see, candy per mile. Yeah, this probably is not a good street
I'll
to
just go
on.
buy whatever candy they want.
I just found out yesterday, Big Joe and Malia's World that I follow, YouTube channel.
Yeah.
They were saying on their live last night at 5:30 that it's actually against the law for once you turn 13, it's against the law for
What?
to trick or treat. Yeah,
Oh, that is cruel.
Yes.
that's a good.
Well,
It,
I have a question because that's flawed. Because your parents have to go trick or treating with you.
well, I had no idea, but she said yes. It's against the law. Once you
Wow.
so after you turn 13, you're not allowed to trick or treat.
Yep. Then they hold big signs up and they say, "Yo, time is up."
Yeah. I'm Dr. Death. This is my last Halloween. You know.
Funny.
All right, guys, gotta get some work done. Okay. Holler at you later, Scott. Have fun.
Have a good one, Scott.
If you're bored, we'll say a few bad dad jokes again. They're never bad. They're good if you ask me. We don't get anyone on Halloween either. Oh, that's so sad. I remember as a kid, there was this guy who worked like this house. Like we used to call him the house because it was like the house to go to. He would always give us, and you have to remember back in the day, the pop cans had the little holes on the top. That's how old I am. So we didn't get the little pop. We got the bigger pop. Plus, we didn't get the little snack size of chips. We got like the like movie theater kind of size, So everybody would love to go to this house because he would give you a pop, a chip, and a little folded bag of goodies. And I'd be like, wow, like even if you just do one house, you're good for like the week. Because you had so much candies in this little bag. So I remember.
That must have been the rich neighborhood.
Pardon me?
The rich neighborhood.
No, but the guy was well off, but
yeah,
he didn't spend it on his house, right?
Yeah.
But we tried to find ways to go to this house more than once. So a friend of mine and us, we would just swap our costumes. One would live. We'd go 2-3 times, man. Our bag would be full. We're done. It was so good. It was such a good house. But then when we got older, we couldn't go because they would figure out who was us, right? But I remember I was 9 and 10 years old, very smart. We're like, how many times do you want to go along the block? Or do you want to go 3 houses, switch costumes, come back? So that's what we did. So the same 3 houses we hit like 3-4 times. Because they had the best candy, so why not? Good morning. Oh, we're saying goodbye to Scott. Oh, Michelle, I see. This is why I love Halloween. This is why I love how they're doing it right now because it's a community center, so people should gather together. To me, that makes sense. And say hello to everyone. Whoa! When I was young, one neighbor saved $50 coins for all of us here. All of it. Wow. Wow, that's nice. I remember we used to go with our UNICEF thing and say, would you donate to my UNICEF fund?
Yep.
And I would always say, the kids that don't bring your UNICEF should not get much candy. Because we had some people were like, well, we don't want candy. We just want, the UNICEF. And I was like, whatever. I'd be like, trick or treat, UNICEF. UNICEF was always first. My bag was the back. Whichever they give me first, I'd be like.
I remember there was one elderly lady around the corner from our show. It was caramel, homemade caramel corn balls or candy, a caramel apple or something like that.
Maybe that's what I should make, caramel apples. That was at our wedding. They take out the evening buffet snack, whatever. Ours was cheese board. And I said, I want, because it was in September. So I said, I wanted the apple harvest. And that year, the apple harvest was not very big because it was so hot. And they made caramel with some maple syrup for me. And it was so good.
Yeah.
So when I had my cake, I only had a cake that could feed like 12. Because I said, nobody eats cake at 11:30 at night. And the only person that ate cake was my mom-in-law. Nobody else. I was like, except Steve and I But we were smart because we did it in a restaurant. And there was like a private room, but it was all glassed off. So I said to Steve, we're cutting our cake behind the glass because I don't want people to influence you, say, stuff it in my face or all over. I was like, no, we're not doing that. We're not those type of people. So it was like we look like in the picture, it looks like almost like fairy tale-ish because we're behind the glass and we're like, because you can see all the scrolls on the glass. And it was almost like fairy tale, like we're like cutting it. Here you go. And I said to Steve, I don't like when people like spend half an hour doing this. So we'll just do it privately in the glass and we'll just say, cutting cake. That's it. If you missed the announcement, that was it. Cutting cake. 2 words. Farida says, we just live outside a small city and have one trick-or-treater in 25 years. Wow. Via car. Wow. Now that would have been like awesome. What are you? I'm a race car driver. Look, my car's out there. I'm trying to figure out how many houses I can hit.
Those used to be the houses when I was younger that would be giving out the cans of pop or bigger bags of chips or full-size chocolate bars.
Yeah. Kenneth, Bernie wants to know what state was that age limit law thing in?
The way Malia talked, it was here
In Tennessee?
in the state of Tennessee. Yeah.
Wow. I'm with Michelle.
It may be in others too. I don't know, but
I'm with Michelle. If you can find the house that gives out the biggest
I
babies.
didn't. I was actually shocked when she told me that.
Oh, Hilda's asking, when did that happen? I remember when I could, at any age up to 16. Yeah, same here. We did it up to 18, but hey, we're short people.
Of course, me
Okay to be short.
personally, I actually kind of grew out of dressing up, grew out of doing all that stuff in my teens anyway. So
Oh, I see. I love to dress up.
by the time I got 13 or 14, I was done.
But that does tell you our politicians have way too much time on their hands when they can worry about who's trick-or-treating at what age. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
If
I was just
if
gonna
that's
say.
all you got time for, you don't need to be there.
Yeah. I agree. I say bah humbug.
Yes,
You know, it's like a Halloween bah humbug. But I have to tell you, what I have to ask you, what's your favorite Halloween moment?
I don't know about, hey, I've got to run. I'm going to get to the airport, but I'll
Don't
try
run.
to check in this week as I can. But anyway, y'all have a good day. Michael Ann, Kenneth.
Walk
B.
fast, don't run. Safe trip.
All right. Thank you. See ya.
Bye, Stan. Ding.
Well, that's crazy because I know there's things circulating on Facebook and it said like you should, don't discriminate against kids when they're the older teens
Yeah.
and mid coming around.
They're
and
staying out of trouble. Like,
Yeah. Or party or whatever. So they're going to door, and you don't know if this person is okay. So I'm going to say special needs.
yeah, you don't. And I have to think of like.
Physically,
Go ahead.
well, this, they may look like they're 14, 15, 16, but maybe mentally they're still thinking they're at that age 8 to 10, 11 level. So
Yeah.
it's just cruel to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, you can't."
I have to think of like my downstairs neighbor because we grew up in an apartment when I was a child. And my downstairs neighbor, he was 5 years younger than I was. So when I was 16, he was only 11. But this kid was taller, way bigger than me. Like he already looked like college football athlete, And he would go trick or treating and be like, no, he's like, I'm only in grade whatever, And I'd be like, because he was in grade 6 or 7, and he was like, I'm only in grade 6 or 7, whatever he was. People didn't believe it. And I was like, yeah, that's my downstairs neighbor. Like, so he'd have to trick or treat with us because we were short little people. And he was like, and he goes, yeah, I think this is going to be my last one. I got so much, hassle. And I was like, just because of his height, like the kid cannot stop being tall, So,
I'll give out to whoever comes to the door, and
yeah.
when it starts to be like 15, 20 minutes, half an hour. And it's getting, 8, 8:30, 9. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, time to close the door and turn the lights off.
Yep. But that's the thing. I always want to leave the light on, but when you do, they knock on the door. But I do it for safety purposes. So I was like, one year I had to say, I had left a little bowl, and I said, please be kind and share. And when it's gone, there's no more. So the light was on, but there was a sign. Be kind, share with others. When it's gone, there's no more. So one of the kids, and we had the window open because it was a nice warm day that time. And the kid goes, man, we should have came here earlier. I could have taken the whole bowl. And then my husband pipes up, the bowl's still outside. You sure you don't want it? And the kid was like, oh, they heard me. Because I thought the kid was going to take the plastic bowl. I was like, Steve, way to go. We just traumatized the kid for Halloween.
What was doing one year? I couldn't be there. Hand out
Morning,
candy.
Sean.
Just had my big aluminum bowl and put a bunch in there. And it's like, help yourself, but be nice.
Good morning,
Good
Sean.
morning, Matt.
Morning, Matt. Morning, Sean.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. You dress up as with your kids to go Halloween trick-or-treating. So technically, you're trick-or-treating even if you're not taking out the bag because you're going to eat their candies. So technically, that's what I'm saying. Has anyone seen my sock? Yeah, I have. You know where it was? You're going to have to come up and I'll tell you, Lance.
Well, I liked it when I was a kid because I finally hit like age 10 and my friends and I could go trick-or-treating alone together.
Yeah.
My parents take me out. We'd go down our street, go down one side and come back the other. And my friends, I got to go out alone.
I did this the other day.
We did like 4 streets and I had like a pillowcase half full of candy.
Yeah. I remember when I discovered the pillowcase, I was probably 7 and I was like, wow, you can fling it on your bag and keep on walking. But again, where I grew up, it was cold. So yes, one year I had to dress up as an Eskimo because it was that cold. And I remember my mom had put it was like a furry scarf she had, but she had stapled it on my jacket. So I looked like an Eskimo. She was like, honey, it's too cold. And I was like, I'm not going to miss trick-or-treating. And I remember there was 2 or 3 inches of snow on the floor. And I was like, I'm not missing trick-or-treating. So here I look like the abominable snowman with, my little orange thing in my little bag. And I'm like, trick-or-treat.
It was the joke, you live in Canada when. You have
Yeah.
to have to make your kids' costumes big enough to go over their snowsuit.
And he says, hello, everyone. Lance, I know who you are. Just come on up and you can leave your little emoji avatar person. What time is it there, Lance? It is almost 7. It's 6:54 a.m.
I was really tempted to just turn the light on and go, hi.
I'm here. Here's my avatar. But that's why I said, I can see when they say climate change, I could see it because I think of when I was a kid and then to now, what's the temperature? 7 degrees right now. When I was a kid, it was not 7 degrees. It was minus something right now.
Yeah. 8 degrees Celsius, light rain right now.
Yeah. It's gloomy. It's not raining here, but they're announcing it, so it's probably coming from your house to my house.
And it says rainfall warning.
Mine says cloudy.
Yeah.
If it could only be cloudy with chances of meatballs, I'd be like, free supper made.
That was a good movie.
Oh. Bernays said, okay, I Googled and in general, any age can trick or treat, but you should dress up. However, there are cities out there that want you to put a 14-year-old age limit. How are you going to do that? You're going to start asking people for their ID.
Yeah. How old are you? Oh, you're 12. Okay, you're 10. Okay, you're. Oh, sorry, your big brother, big sister is 14. No,
Yeah,
sorry.
your big brother who brought you trick or treating doesn't get candy. No, I'm sorry.
Heck, if the parents dress up too and come with a kid and have a bag, it's like, here, have some too. Ow.
See, I totally get it, Yarn Fairy. Going trick or treating in your snowsuit, yeah. I remember my mom buying us buying my costume like 2 or 3 sizes because it had to fit over my winter jacket and snow pants. So, but I remember like the older I got, the less it was. Yeah, so I was like, oh man, 12 hours difference. Yep. So loves you. When we say good morning, I know we have to say good evening to you.
Yep. I was asking her. She said she'd be willing to do the overnight hours while I'm.
Oh yeah, loves you.
But she said she still gets confused.
Confused about,
I guess, the different time zones.
but if you want her to be 10 to noon, that would be 10 p.m. till midnight over there.
Or she could do anytime.
Or
Because, like I said, Lorraine's doing 9 to 11 on Saturday night, and then I got the rest of them hours that's still open.
So what are the hours that you have in the early mornings, as I'll call it?
That'd be, I guess, from 12 a.m. on all the way up into 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So then for her it would be midnight to because her 12 a.m. is her noon. So hers would be 12 noon to 1 a.m. So loves, that's what Kenny has from lunchtime for you till 1 in the morning for you.
Yeah. I don't know if she'd want to go that long. Though.
Kenny, I have a question. Did you approach Rob on the road? Because he's in the UK somewhere, isn't he?
No, I haven't approached Rob on the road yet.
And have you approached Brandon? Because Brandon loves doing lives.
I haven't.
Stan had to go to the airport, Lance, because he is going to California. He's gonna go to work. He's got to go to work. It's a Monday. He's got to go take a plane.
And she also said she didn't know how long she'd be with her sister. She's over at her sister's house, so
we'll get the sister on. That's all I'm saying. Hello, Matt. Oh, Matt, I didn't send you the link this morning. I do apologize. But Matt, we have to do this on a weekend, and we can figure out what's wrong with your StreamYard. Wow, Hilda, it's almost 5. Oh, poor. You're 2 hours ahead of us. Oh, behind us. Behind, yeah. Loves is ahead of us. She's starting the time chain. Hey there, Lance. So what did you guys think of my little Halloween pop-up? Was it cute?
It was cute.
I'm on a mission.
I had just got home and finally got a chance to sit down after loading, and it's like, well, for the first 5 minutes after I got home, because my phone had been away from Wi-Fi all weekend, and I'm trying to get things unpacked, and it's like, pating, 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 and my other one's going, bzz, bzz, bzz. I'm like, so once it finally simmered down, I sat down and was like, oh, he's doing a pop-up live. Okay, cool.
That's what I did yesterday. I closed my phone. So in the morning when I woke up, Sunday morning, I was like, I was like, what the heck did I miss? And I was like, oh God, it wasn't stopping. Ding, 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 ding. I was like, do I have that many messages on a weekend? And I was like, people know I'm not at camp. That's why.
Well, I have a little chat group too with my friend that's Windsor and my other friend that's about 20 minutes outside of town. We have a little Facebook group together, and most of them went out for lunch for my friend's dad's 90th birthday on Saturday.
Sweet.
I was supposed to go, but I told them the only weekend I am not available is this particular weekend, and that's the weekend she took her dad out because it's a couple days after his birthday. And I was like, I'm sorry. Well, then they had. I usually turn off notifications because some of them will talk in the middle of the night, and that is like I don't want my phone going off like crazy.
Yeah.
I turned off notifications, so all of those messages were going pa-ting, 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 pa-ting. Then I'm looking at them, they're going, "Where's Michael Ann? Isn't she home yet? I'm concerned." Like, once I got done watching your pop-up live, I was like, I just got home.
I literally put my foot in the door. My phone was ringing.
Like, it's not like before I used to go to the weekends before when we were doing the player side of the LARP weekend. We just packed up our stuff and came home. Now that we're on the other side of it, we have to help pack up all the costuming and all the props and all that stuff, and make sure all the cabins are clean and put all this. They have like a shipping container that they store all the stuff in. So everything's got to go in there, or some of the stuff had to go in the guy's truck and go home. And
so Michelle is saying, everyone have a blessed day. Have to get ready for the day. My son is bringing my grandbaby over this morning. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That is like such, you just want to squeeze those cheeks and kiss those cheeks. Oh, those are so cute. Spending the day with me. Oh, he's going to get spoiled by grandma. Nice. I love it. I love it. I asked my grandmother when I was 5 years old, do I have to be a mom to be a grandma? Because I would be an awesome grandma. I was 5 years old. My grandma's like, well, how do I tell this to the smart kid? Even Diane's like, enjoy that baby. I was like, baby goodness, man. Oh, nothing beats baby goodness.
Mine are all fur grandbabies so far.
But they're still babies. They're like, to me, dogs are still furry baby puppies. I was like, you're still a puppy.
You're still curled up in a ball.
So I said to Steve, we haven't seen my sister-in-law for a while, and she has a mini collie. Like it's white and brown. Mm-hmm. And she's getting deaf, and I was like, oh no. Lance, show me your face for 1 second, and then or show me your avatar so I know it's you. Lancelot. Says Lance on cell.
Show her your sock.
Say hello. Well, if you're not saying hello, I don't believe it's you. Lance, say hello. 6-month-old. Oh. Okay, now I know it's you. Okay, you can put back your little avatar guy up. I can see it's you. Put your little avatar. Put your avatar. He's frozen now, I think. Or did somebody just screenshot him? Okay, I'm going to leave him there. And if something happens, I'm just going to remove him as fast as I can. 6 month. Oh, it's our first one. Oh, my God. Thank you. Thank you, Hilda. I was trying to disappear.
I got 2 live streams already set.
Woohoo! Good morning, Jeffrey.
Good morning, Jeffrey.
I wanted him to change it to Jeffreytown versus Jamestown because I know his first name is not James, and I was like, Jeffrey. Oh, I got a message. Who did I get a message from? It's nonstop. Oh, Kenneth, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you drop the morning show with Victoria?
The morning show with Victoria?
Yeah, her link for this morning so that people can go raid there. I'm not going to forget this time. I'm always trying to remember. Who can I send people to if they still want to watch something?
That's all.
Nope, I'm going to raid my pillow.
You're gonna raid what?
I'm going to raid my pillow.
Yeah. I'm going to
Okay,
go raid my work because I'm like, yeah. Wow, there's already people waiting in her chat because I got the notification. I was like, oh yeah, we gotta forward to her again. I had on Sunday when I woke up, I had 57 messages from YouTube, like notifications and stuff, and I was like, wow, like it was a very busy day on YouTube.
I think I got to watch a few videos last night and I fell asleep watching. I don't even remember what I was watching now. I was so tired.
I'm gonna raid my coffee, says Matt. Oh yeah, I don't blame you. Be careful because Kenny might ask for a cup. You might be raiding a smaller
Did someone say coffee?
See, Matt? Stan had coffee. Did you see not the tear in Kenny's eyes? Like, I want some. Yes, Victoria is a nice person, Jeffrey. I concur. Good morning, Najuma. I didn't do all my
You want
vocal
me to
ones.
drop the Adventures of Victoria, didn't you?
Yes, please and thank you. If you could, that would be nice. And all you beautiful people, give me a thumbs up for my smile. And Michael Ann's smile. And Kenneth's smile. And the pop-up picture of maybe Lance. And Stan. Traveling Nick P must be now at work. I hope he's safely there. I was like, hope his bags are all packed. His fridge is all empty. You know, that's the thing when you go on a trip. That's my pet peeve. Because, you know, you try to empty all your fridge, you know, as much as you can. But when you come back, you're like so tired. You're like, I don't want to go grocery shopping.
Nope.
So that's the only thing that I don't like about going on a trip. There's like, it's not the coming back part. It's just like, you know, I have to make supper. Like, especially like if you get in early in the morning, you're like, I got to make supper. There's nothing in the fridge. So a friend of mine told me, because she would always go places and, how do you do it? Like, because when you come back, you got to make supper. But she's like, honey, I said, with all my leftovers, I make supper, put it in the freezer. So the next time I come, I just take it out and supper's done.
I was making sure
like,
everything quick and easy meals in the freezer. Even if it was like ravioli or something that you to boil up and then throw some sauce on it. That's a meal.
Yep. I agree. But I was like, oh man, I have to clear my freezer out. That's what I should do. I should do like a November challenge of just clearing out my freezer. That'd be interesting because I have a lot of fruit. There'd be a lot of muffins. I'd be getting all these sweets. I'd be like, ah.
I already cleared out all the bananas and made muffins a couple weeks ago.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Or whatever it was I did, all those videos. The cooking ones.
I agree. My volume on. Let's see. Can I pin this if I'm in YouTube?
Yeah, you should.
Oh yeah, I can pin it if I'm on the YouTube side. There you go. Thank you, Kenneth. I pinned it to the top. I should have grabbed that link before, but I never thought of it. So, this week I have to figure out my Halloween costume.
Did you ever do your animal that you was?
I bought the fruit yesterday to do it. So, I'm going to do that today or tomorrow.
Well, I like your
It'll
ones
be a
from
pop-up.
work.
Pardon me?
I like the watermelon ones from work.
Well, it's because on last Wednesday I, carved the pumpkin that I got from my farmer, and it already had spots that were questionable. So I was like, oh, we got to cut it, because after a week being inside, it was like starting to get that little spot was like, so I just carved a huge hole in the back, said so the kids could just put something in it or whatever. And then in the front, I did the face. And, you know, there's kids like, because I did it after they wake up and they're like, oh. And then the kid goes, yucky. I was like, oh, it's not like it's watermelon. And then as soon as I said it, and my coworker is like, yeah, watermelon would be delicious. And then I was like, and we had a watermelon. So if you people haven't seen, I have done a few versions of watermelon carving versus pumpkin carving. And it was a hit. It was so much a hit that I inspired people to do more. So I was like, woohoo, you know. There we go. I'm looking for my.
Oh, I could have got one more meal. Darn it.
There we go. The first one was a gargoyle, which I was pretty proud of. And there we go. Wait, let me put myself big screen. Check it out. This was only with half of a small watermelon. Did a gargoyle. Da-da-da-da. I couldn't figure out his nose. That was the only thing I was like. Arr. Then I did the Psycho Kitty, as I called him. Psycho Kitty. I couldn't do a dog. I tried to do a dog. It wasn't working. Then I got the famous ghost on everybody's. Wait a minute. Hilda, are you still in the chat? If so, can you drop that little ghost emoji? I tried to do the ghost emoji, but he was slayed. He was slayed because, you know, it's Halloween. And then in the back of him, I wrote boo, but I was trying to make the boo look like a bat. So I don't know if it worked out, but to me, it kind of looked batish. And then the pièce de résistance was, wait a minute, there we go, was my watermelon monster. Ba-la-la-la-la-la.
That was really cool.
And all it took is one baby watermelon and a little box of raisins. That's it. So I was like, yeah, I can do that. And I just came up with this on the fly. So I was like, come on. I was like, but it's cute because it looks like he's eating. And in this one, I don't know if you can see, but he kind of looks like he has a tongue because of the piece of
orange.
watermelon. I was like, oh, it's almost tongue-ish. I don't know. But that's not my entry, Scott and Jennifer and Christina. That's not my entry. My entry, I'm just going to give you a hint, will be green. Because it's Call Me V. And I love green. Matt goes, I love it. Yeah, oh, I agree. I agree. You know, I'm just saying, what do you do when you carve a pumpkin? You can't do nothing other than eat the seeds inside, and that's it. So I said, I will find an alternate solution. And I said, you know, the fun of it is carving it on Halloween Day, you know. So I figured you carve it. And some people actually take out the inside of it, so then it's hollow. But I use the inside to my advantage. For the ghost one, I was like, you know, you just take the knife and just slice on the back of it. And, you know, one watermelon does 2 ghosts. I'm just saying, you know,
Yep.
2 kids, here's your piece of watermelon each, you know. And it was easy to make the eyes. I just did it like a melon baller, like. And if you have a big watermelon, you could use the ice cream scoop, you know, make even bigger eyes. So yeah, I was trying to think outside the box. That's my specialty. I try to think outside the box. So I'm trying to think of Halloween costumes. I think I have one, but I don't know if I want to do so much makeup. So I'm like, ugh. I love the idea. And I was like, oh, I love the idea. But we'll see. We will see. All my tools from Snap-on are green. Matt, you're talking my language. All my tools are black. Sorry, Matt. You got me beat. Or black or silver. That's what I say. Thank you, Bernae. I was hoping that you'd come up because I haven't chit-chatted with you face to face for so long. I had fun. I'm like, Patrick is my new mic. If I can't sleep, I listen to Patrick because I know he'll be on. Bernae and I, that's where we met, is on Mike's Traveling Channels. That's what I'm saying. You're like, I always say Bernae in there. So
What's happening, Michael?
she's
I'm
thinking.
trying to think. I was trying to catch up on a few lives last night, and I remember watching Kevin's, and I don't remember what I watched afterwards.
I saw that.
I rewatched Van Vita's. I know that, and because
That's for today.
That's what it was. I put Paula's on. I don't remember much of it.
I didn't get to watch it actually live Saturday when she went live.
You people are usually the ones in, and I'm usually the one catching up. And it was the opposite this weekend. I couldn't sleep, so I was like, okay, I'm putting on Paula. And I was like, but I have yet to see the video of Sam about what happened, his version. So I saw it pop up. I was like, oh, I can't watch it yet. So it's on my list. And then I have some playlists to play. I miss Paula's Love. Yeah, it was a good one. We were tame. I'm like, I'm going to blame Kenny and Mike Land. It was so tame of a conversation. It's probably because you guys are the instigators.
Do you have Victoria May Life Unfiltered's email?
Yes, I do. I'll email it to you, honey.
Okay. Because Loves You is asking for it on Facebook.
Loves You. Do you want to send me an email and then I could forward it to... Here you go. Here you go. And then I could forward it to Victoria May. Just say, hi, it's Loves You. Get back to me, Victoria, and then I'll just forward that to her. I can do that for you anytime. There's my little email. It's floating green. It's floating green. It's on the green sea.
Messenger here on Facebook. Tell her Call Me B's got it. Call Me B has it.
Is she still in the chat?
I don't know. She just messaged me on Messenger.
I've been on. Yeah, iPhone. I know StreamYard and iPhone are not the best friends.
Well, I'm on Facebook and on Facebook Messenger. I actually have, like I was saying, I have a Facebook Messenger group specifically for this event that I'm getting ready to do on Halloween.
But I don't do Facebook. Loves You. Grab my email that's floating on the bottom of the screen and send me an email. Just say, hi, it's Love You. Victoria, get back to me. And I will forward her the email. So she'll have your address and she can email you. Hilda says, yeah, I just saw that. Saw those. Cool. Bernae, I still look forward to your drive-through stream.
Oh.
That's what I'm wondering, Matt, if that's the issue. Because I know some people have had difficulty with their iPhone, but...
I've always been an Android person, so...
Yeah, but see, I want to change mine too, but some people say they've had issues. It's like,
yeah, so she may not feel like doing her shift. I may have that shift open still.
Well, what's her time?
7 to
9 p.m.
no,
Nope.
7 to 8 p.m.
7 to 8.
And then Michelle takes the dishes um, is from 8 to 9. From 8 to
Maggie,
9.
you're talking my language. I use my Android phone all the time. I'm using my husband's PC because I need a new PC as well. Hey, we should go splitsies. Maybe they'll get a 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah, I knew she was sick.
Yeah, I hope she's doing fine too. I'll send her an email too. So, loves you. Did you email me? I'll check and then I can forward it now and then. Ooh. Do you guys watch Living Light RV? My
Nope.
Canadiana friends over that way in Canada. Anyways, her sister made this amazing skirt, wraparound skirt that you get to put on top when you go out, walking the dog or whatever. And I was like, I so need that for the trailer. I need that for work. I need that one for my car. Because, having a blanket doesn't always, hide yourself perfectly. So I was like, ooh, question. Oh, question. Are you doing lives on the phone? And if so, what are you using? When I do lives on my phone, like my pop-up, that was just on my Samsung. I have a Samsung 8 Plus. It's my old little thing.
You can actually just go live straight through YouTube now.
Yeah, you can even just push the YouTube button too. I thought of trying it on my phone to see what would happen.
But you can't have a panel unless you have.
Yeah. Well, if I'm doing a drive stream, it's just going to be me, right? But I won't be able to read the comments.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Nomadic Van Man was talking about a new one called XSplits.
Yeah, I've seen a few testings and everything. So.
But he said it only costs like $5 a month. But the thing of it is, there's some way you I asked him, I said, can you still have a panel with that? And he said, yeah. But there's a good trick to it. You have to go. You have to. You and the other person that you're wanting up on the panel has to have an account to Skype or
Yeah.
or yeah.
Yeah, that's Yarn Fairy. What can I ask Yarn Fairy first? What are thummies? Thumbies?
Talking about your thumbs up.
Oh, the thumbs up. Oh, thank you. I was like, good morning, Michelle. Michelle finally got some sleep. Yay!
I was like, I think I'll just stick with StreamYard.
Yes, Fairy Doss. If you just click live on YouTube, it'll just be just you on live and nothing else. I think you can read the thing if you're on the PC, can't you?
You should be able to, yeah.
On your phone, I don't know. That's why I said I'm going to plan to try to attempt it.
You can read the chat on your phone. It just kind of fades out ever so often.
Yeah.
But
thank you, Yarn Fairy. That's very, very nice of you.
I personally would not use YouTube Live unless I just want to do a quick live.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just do a quick.
Hilda, how did you know I was going to ask you that? Just how did you know? I swear, Hilda is in my mind sometimes. I swear. You can go direct from YouTube if you reach 1K.
I did it without.
You don't need, yeah.
You don't need 1K now, loves you. They changed it.
Yeah, because I remember Angie Hayes' first live she did was just from YouTube.
Yeah.
It was one of her first lives, and I was like, good job. See, Len's user using her phone also as well.
Well, it's funny the time I tried to do the live, then I had the StreamYard side going. and I had the YouTube side going, but that wasn't connected, and it would still let me do it on the YouTube side. I was like,
Yeah,
interesting.
Well, like when I did the live with the fries, I was on my phone with Michael Ann for that 45 minutes.
when they changed the rules on the community tab, when you can get, I did one the other day. I did one about a week or so ago on my phone through YouTube.
Yeah.
Here at the house, right, sitting right here in this chair.
Just a reminder, people, I pinned the morning show with Victoria. If you guys want to go raid her, that's where I'm going to send all of you, because Kenny, it's almost that time. Finish your sentence.
But you can go live through your phone, or I'm sure it'd probably work on the tablet as well. I don't know. I haven't tried it through the tablet, but I hadn't even tried it through the PC. I don't think. I don't think I've tried, but like I said, I personally myself would rather use StreamYard if I'm gonna do long lives. Now YouTube Live, I just use for like a quickie.
Yeah.
So
I got your email, loves you. I'm just forwarding right now to Victoria.
yeah. And see with YouTube, you can't have a panel unless you have like a StreamYard or Restream or Melon. I've seen where down in the cruisers they use Melon now.
Yeah. I don't like Melon, though. Like, I remember DJ, like, Paula's brother, had Melon, and going up on the live was so different than StreamYard, and I don't know, it was just not quite the same. Oh my God, look at this.
Well,
I'm ready to say goodbye. Look at this. We got a beauty. Look at that. Paparazzi, look, we got a beauty star.
You must have just got out of the shower. Did you just get out of the shower?
I'm not muted. I can't hear you guys.
You can't hear me? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Hello,
Good
Jared.
morning, beauty queen. Very, very nice chapeau.
Ken, you're in the wrong chat. I'll just stand here.
Okay. Lance, hold that thought, okay?
Okay.
Beautiful people, I appreciate all of you.
No.
Giving you a thumbs up. It's time. It's time. Michael Ann, show them what we do.
I just got here.
Have a good day and a good week, everyone. We'll see you on Friday Junior. And I have a video probably coming out tomorrow or today, maybe if I get done, of what I did this weekend.
Woohoo!
See you on the next one. On the next one, guys, and don't forget this coming weekend, starting the 29th, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, going to be the American Wonder Marathon, and it's going to be going until 7 p.m. Sunday.
Perfect.
So it's going to be back-to-back live streaming.
Kenny, drop your email if somebody wants to send you an email, if they want to take part.
Well,
just say it.
My email is KennethOaks27@gmail.com, all lowercase.
Perfect.
So,
okay, Lance, are you ready?
Yes.
Say goodbye to the beautiful people. Hey,
Goodbye, beautiful people. And the next time you see me, I will be towelless.
Whoa.
Woohoo!
Thank you, beautiful people, for taking part in the Monday morning live with me and all my beautiful guests. To all the people in the chat, totally appreciate and love you. And Hilda, thank you for dropping those emojis that are in my mind. All of you, go raid Victoria. I pinned her on the top of this chat. And we'll see you Friday Junior, aka Thursday. Same time, different outfit. Same smile though. Love you people. Bye.